Okay, let's go there. Hey guys, welcome to Thursday's call. I hope you guys have been having a good week. Julius, how you doing today? Uh, Same. Hey guys, so one of the things I'm just doing right now is I know I had a couple questions come in lately about the multi-reviews location snapshot, and I am it's been a while since we actually did this, and I feel like maybe it needs a little bit of testing since API version 2. So I'm just gonna install it right now, and we did a bunch of updates in the back end for things, but it should be I feel like it should be working, but let's just check it out. Um, yeah, let's go. I gotta check out waiting room here and make sure I'm on top of that. We got Andy, we got Julius, we got June, we got Ben. And then take do a time zone here. Hit save. And I'm just gonna install the snapshot into the sub account and make sure everything is rolling there. If you guys have any questions today, what I'd like you to do, just raise your hand, put your question in chat, or just even summarize your question a little bit in chat. That way, you can have a look, and then I know I can go forward from who had the first question. Really, just go through that way and answer them as we go through, and then we'll go live and we'll chat about whatever it is you got. So I want to see. I think this is still loading in. That looks right. Funnels haven't loaded in yet. Yeah, okay. Julius, this is how you had your hand up first there. So why don't you let me know what your question is, and let's just jump right into it. Your audio is really we can't even really hear you. So maybe I don't know if there's something. No, we can't. We can't hear you at all. Okay, we'll try and get your audio. I don't know if you're muted there. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. June, how are you doing? How are things going with the doctor?
Yeah, doing great so far. Is very happy. The links are working, the emails and all of the pages. Last, I believe this will be the last part. It's not reflecting on the rewards dashboard. That's the only thing that we're lacking because we need the names to put them in the raffle. After I referred someone and then they signed up. We did some testing and it's not showing on the rewards dashboard yet.
Okay. Yeah, I've got to make an update. So it does pull it in if you referred somebody, but um we have a bit of a delay in the referral dashboard, and it processes after every number of requests or referrals that come in. So it's a little bit weird that way. What I've been working on is making it so that there's not a queue with it, and they just get pulled in automatically. The reason why I think we did that was I'm not really sure. I think it was just because somebody dumped in like 10,000 names at one time and
Oh
it
wow.
kind of like messed up the system, or it could just it like froze the server for a little bit. Um, so the name is most likely in there. Do you know what the location ID is of the sub account?
Wait, let me check. See if I can pull it here.
Because maybe I can even just take a look here. I can probably go and process them too. Because I have a actually, yeah, it's just weird. I gotta I was talking to somebody about this the other day and I need to update that it's the cron that runs. And I have it after every 50 referrals. It gets loaded in there, but that obviously doesn't make sense. They should just be loaded in directly. So
Okay. So I need like around 50. See if it works.
yeah, it's not even that. I should it's no, it's weird. It's like it pulls them in, but then it doesn't necessarily collect the person's name because we're just doing IDs and stuff like that. So for the leaderboard, um,
Ah,
it goes it runs a few times a day to pull those names in, and then or like because it reaches back out to high level to grab those names, and then so let me just take a look. I'll fix that today, and I'll just make sure they gets updated faster
yeah,
than
awesome,
what it's doing
awesome.
now. That's pretty much it. They'll show up in there. You could still, if you know, like, so for example, if you know the contact ID of the person or their name, it should pull them in. If you do a search on the leaderboard, but we want them to display, obviously, right? So, um, I'll make sure I get that updated today. It was a discussion I had the other, like a few days ago. I think it was last week, and they just haven't got around to updating that queue yet. So it will
Oh,
pull it in. It's just yeah, it's not instantly. So I'll see what I can do to make it better because essentially what happens is the names come in from high level, they get put into the referral system or like the data, like the IDs and everything. And then when you want to display it on the referral board, we add them to another database, which is their so we can pull in their names and show their names and everything. Um, but without we that just runs like twice a day kind of thing, once every 12 hours. So I'm gonna update that today and put that on top of my list here so that it's not doing that anymore.
yeah.
And
Thank you
then
so
you
much.
then you'll see them in there because I can guarantee that if you did a referral that they're in there. It's just they're not displaying on the leaderboard right yet.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you.
I will, yeah, I'll send you a message as soon as that's done too.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, you're welcome. Melissa, you got your hand up. How are you doing?
Hey Jason, how are you?
I'm doing
Um,
good.
Good. So I purchased the smart reviews. Remember, I've been talking to you on Facebook.
Yep.
Um, I'm wondering, I have two sub accounts that I think I installed it correctly. I'm just
Okay.
wondering if you could like take a look at and make sure that everything's installed and ready to go because some
Sure.
of the videos weren't updated yet, and you said you were gonna work on updating them, but I'm
Yeah, we got
nervous.
a we got a few of them. I started moving everything over to the scripts area out of the rewards section and moving them into
Awesome.
that scripts. But yeah, absolutely. Share your screen.
Okay, so here's my first, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so here's my first sub account, law office. Just if you want, just tell me where to go so you can make sure everything's
Oh,
installed properly.
yeah. So the thing is, did you fill out all the custom values and just let's go to sites and you added a domain name and everything here?
Yeah, everything's set up with like the domain name. But I did not do custom values yet, because I just want to make sure the whole snapshot and everything is ready to go.
Okay.
Like I'm new at high level.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, like I
Okay,
will
so it looks
just
like you're missing the snapshot in here.
okay.
So you need to go to and what you were setting up the review one?
Yeah, it's the smart reviews and referrals.
Okay. So you have to go to your agency dashboard. go to
This one was the
yeah,
law
go to that one,
office.
click on manage client, click on actions, click on load snapshot. Then you select the smart review snapshot. Yep. Hit proceed. And then yep, just go and then do that one again. Hit proceed again. And then okay.
Okay, and then let me show you the other sub account that I have. I'm pretty sure that I did that same thing with the other sub account, so
Okay.
it should be loaded. Um, where do you want me to go?
Yeah, just go to
Sites?
sites. Okay, so yeah, you have smart reviews there. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so then you need to go and update the custom values for that sub account. Did you add that to our backend dashboard? So if you
I,
go to
I don't
yes,
know.
okay, go to your click on go to agency, click on your agency dashboard there, and then go to that. Go down on the bottom left, see where it says smart reviews. You added the custom menu link down there on the
Wait.
left.
Oh, bottom left. Oh, smart reviews. Oh yeah, I added this.
Yep. Okay, perfect. So you've got Ignite and then so which
Do I
is
have to?
is this the sub account here that you have, or I don't know which.
No. Do I have to add the two sub accounts? This is my agency, and then this is just a demo that
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out
Yeah,
stuff
you have
with.
to add the locations here. Okay, and then now really mostly what you have to do is just click on say like Bethesda or the law office one and click on custom values. And then you
Okay.
can fill out these details. So these custom values are still the same, and there's a little bit of details. See what this updates is kind of explains what it updates on in the funnel. And if you click on info, it'll say the same information too.
Okay.
Um, that one doesn't, for some reason, that one doesn't have a tooltip. But basically,
Okay.
clients, patients, customers, that is going to be for the natural health. You're probably going to call them patients. It might
Yes.
not be yet. So it'd be patients you'd put there. It just fills in some of the custom values into
Okay.
the messaging that goes out. Hey, we're looking for more patients like you, or hey, thanks for being a great patient. Or would you mind giving us a review? So, and then business type is, yeah, it explains what each one is. So all you have to do really now, if you're just setting up custom value or reviews, is go through and fill out these values. And then just make sure on the funnels that you've added a domain
Yeah, I have
so that you
I
have
have
that.
domains added and everything. Yeah.
And then inside the review funnel, you'll see a thing that says review request.
Okay, let me go in there.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, smart reviews. Click on reviews. And then you'll see send to or add review request, give to clients. There you go. With this is what for testing. So this is what I wanted to do is create some more videos around this, how to test the system, right? So when you're
Yes.
testing to see that you have everything set up, first of all, make sure you have your domain name, make sure you have your phone number, make sure you have your email set up, right?
Mhm.
Go to this add review request, pop this up, and there's a form there. Then you can put your name, email, phone number, stuff like that. Click submit,
Okay.
and then it'll send you a review request. And then go through the process of giving a review request or giving a review from the point of view of a customer. If you just
Okay.
click on preview, this is where somebody was messaging me earlier today about the same thing. But it's because if you click on preview or you try to go through it without doing that, we're missing some of the information because we pass like the customer's information over to the review request page. so that we know that they're the ones giving the review request. We can do a little bit of tracking, right? So,
Okay.
um, so when you go to um when you go to test it, just make sure you give yourself a review request and then go through the process of giving yourself a review. So the next step for you is basically going through and filling out those custom values. I went through and I made some changes. If you go to docs HTTPS, I'll put it in docs.ghl smartscripts.com. I just put it in chat. Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
or you can just type it out too. If you go to that, you'll see smart reviews. Started moving some of the stuff over here, so we'll try to get through the rest of it here. Mostly, yeah, just go update custom values, and then you'll see the custom values you need to update. And there's some more of the training there, and I'll make that a priority to get that finished up today too.
Great. So
Just-
I just have to update the custom values in both sub accounts and then do the test, and then I'm ready to go.
Yeah, mostly, yeah. So if you go back to that docs area that I sent you. On the third one down on the left, it says full setup with checklist. So
Okay.
this is setting up for referrals too. So if you're doing referrals, just like what do you need? Like what are you giving for your offers? It just kind of has a quick list of things that you can do here. So this is when you're setting up referrals, there's a little bit more set up just because you have to like think of like, well, what are we going to give them? Or what is our offer? Hey, give us a referral
Okay.
and we'll give you so much off your next visit or get entered into a contest or whatever, right? Um,
Yeah.
whatever you want to set up for that. So here is just kind of saying, hey, this is what some of the stuff you should think about. And then if you scroll down, here's a checklist of, add this snapshot to the sub account, add the sub account to our smart apps backend, set up your domain, set up, add the domain to our custom values. So we have a domain there that says smart review domain URL, I think it is, or smart domain URL. And then so you want to add that into the custom value. So you'll see it there. And then add the domain to each funnel, which review sites you're going to do, email from clients. So these are just going through mostly the custom values that you want to set up, but gives you kind of an overview of some of the stuff that you'll see when you're setting it up.
Okay, so for the subdomain, right? I can just use the
You just use whatever domain is inside the funnel already.
oh, okay. All right. So I
Yeah,
because
so
I
if
set up
Is like BethesdaNatural.com or something, just use that. And then it'll be BethesdaNatural.com/reviews, is what it'll come up as.
oh, okay, because I set up where is it? I don't even know like where the whole thing is with the business. Oh wait, here it is. So because I set up like
Another domain.
yeah, and I'm trying to find it.
Over on the left, you'll
It's
see
like what?
over on the left, you'll see domains.
Oh, okay. So I set up go.BethesdaNaturalHealth.com. So is that what I would put into my
Yeah,
you said
that's what I would use. Yeah.
so for this, right? Domain to each funnel. That's what I would put in there.
Yeah. The review sites are different. Those are in custom values. So can you go to custom values right now that are backend? Do you still
Yeah.
have that open? The reason why um the reason why we build this is just so we just pull in the custom values for this snapshot, right? So we're not pulling in every custom value and
Okay.
then we can tell you in here what each custom value does. So we built this little back end updater. That
Okay.
is a really long, skinny one there. I'm gonna take a look at the CSS for that. But that's kind of interesting. Okay, so you see review domain URL. So there you'd put HTTPS.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you got to put HTTPS, and then put the Go. Don't put www because you don't have that. You're not using Go. Uh, there you go. And then that's it. So,
okay.
yeah, so you have your subdomain. So if you hit even update custom values, that should go and update
Okay,
that.
awesome. Okay, and then here's the one that I just did with you.
Yeah.
And so I just want to make sure that's all set up as well, like everything went in.
Yeah, you'll have to add your domains and stuff there too. But yeah, you see smart
Oh, there
reviews.
it is. Okay, great.
And then back in our updater, just fill those in. I know, like, so some of the training, there was more stuff in there before. When we first built the system, it was like 3.5 years ago now. And just some of the system has been simplified since we first built it, but some of
Yeah,
the training is still a little bit older because and then now with the new API integration, that's just changed just a little bit as well. So
yes.
um that is our like yeah our goal right now is to make the training for everything as easy to follow as possible. So if you guys ever have any like feedback on what might be better or easier, please give me some insight because I want to make it easy as possible for you guys to go through. Right now it's just kind of collating it all into one, or not collating it but curating it all into one spot.
Thank you very much for the help.
You're welcome. Yeah, jump on any Tuesday and Thursday if you have any questions really about anything, or if you're struggling with anything at high level either. Jump on and I'm happy to help.
Thanks. I'm sure I'll be here.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's Julius, did you get your headset or your mic working?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Um, I did drop a Loom video on Slack, but I could just
Well, I
quickly
haven't
share
had
my
a chance to look
screen.
at it this
I
morning.
thought so, because I've got to run in a few minutes. Apologies for that. Are you okay for me to share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Uh, why don't I see it here?
Can you see my screen?
Yep, yeah, we can see your screen. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. So I filled out the form just so, as we're walking
Okay.
this afternoon, and this email has come. But when I click on it, both on my phone as well as here, it takes me to this. So I don't know what's broken inside.
Okay. In your custom values, see up at the top in your just stop before you do that. See in your URL, so you have the double slash between your domain and your and reviews. It means in custom values you put a slash at the end of your URL. So if you go to custom values and then you go to review domain URL, you'll probably see a slash at the end. Just look for a domain. Or maybe not. Or smart review domain URL.
Let me switch the comments.
You just go to custom values and look domain. There you go. So just take out that slash.
Okay.
And then if you go back and click on that link in your email, it should work. Yeah, like 90% of the problems that everyone has with setting up the review one is just getting the domain right. And then once you have that rolling, it should work. So just click go back, or I don't know which account you're in.
Yeah, I mean, it's strange because it's highlight, this is the account I
Oh,
was
high
using.
level does that sometimes. It's annoying. That just click go back. You're probably in the right spot.
Mhm. The other
Well, it
thing,
confuses me too because I'll be in one account and be like, why hasn't things changed? And
okay.
get rid of that red bar there. Go to all. There you go.
The other step of the other error is it's working now, but it's working in a weird way. I mean, earlier in the day, once I click on the reviews, and this redirects to a 404 page as well.
Oh, it's just that was if you are in help, if you're in the help my business one,
That's good.
it won't go to 404 now because you fixed that domain.
Okay, all right, I'll check it again.
Yeah, that was it. That was so the reason why we do that is so that you can update your domain in one spot, and it'll update all the funnels, trigger links, redirects and stuff like that throughout the entire system, right? Otherwise, if we didn't do that, then it'll be like, oh, I want to add, what domain are we using? Then you'd have to go through like 5 different trigger links and 8 different funnels and emails and all that kind of stuff and update the URL. So by putting it in custom values like that, you can update the URL in many spots just by updating what's in the custom value there.
Okay, so when that happened, I checked on that positive review form.
Yep.
And this was what was there initially. But I manually put this and it sort of worked, but I don't know what the impact.
Oh yeah. So what if you changed the URL on that, what you want to do is see everything after the question mark there.
That's here.
Yeah, you want to take the question mark and everything and put that at the end of your URL. That way you're passing their information over to the refer a friend form too.
No,
If you're doing the
sorry.
referral.
Could you say that again, please?
Everything after the referral right there. If you change the URL to refer a friend, and then you want to paste that, what you just highlighted,
All right.
back into the URL on the positive review form, so that when somebody gives a review, then it's going to pass that information over to the next page too. That way we know who the referrer is.
Oh, I see. But assuming that now that we've changed that, corrected that /.
Yeah, but did you hard code? Did you put that?
Yeah,
did you put that top line into the positive review form?
Hard coded, yes.
Then you want to put in those URL parameters.
Okay. But
with
can I check it back to this custom
you
value?
could totally change it back. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's my question. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. If you hard coded it, you might want to do it. But if you just switch it back to the other one and fine.
All right. Thanks.
Welcome.
All right. I've got to drop off in a bit. So
okay. Awesome. Thanks for the question. I'm glad we got that figured out. Yeah, I've trying to make a troubleshooting area in so I don't here maybe you guys can have some insight to it. I've been because that like the domain thing is probably like the biggest hurdle of getting the thing set up. And it's not really a hurdle, it's just like if you put it in wrong, like some people will put their domain /referrals /reviews whatever because or some people put www in front and whatever. So I'm trying to just figure out how can we explain it in the best way. And maybe I need to put a little video attached to it or something inside the custom values to say just the domain HTTPS in front and then whatever at the end. So because you can see like that That really does, it causes, I think, I'll be honest, I think I've had 3 questions about it today. From just people in the past setting stuff up and starting to reset stuff up today and on the call here. So yeah, I just want to make it, if we can get past that, if we can figure that out, that'd be great to help you guys get these things set up. Andy, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Awesome.
So yeah, a couple questions. One is very similar, similarly related. I put a link here in the website, but what's happening? If I can, let me share my screen.
Sure.
It's I'm doing the reviews, and when they click on this button to leave their review, it takes them over to Google. But this page itself, instead of going to like a thank you, goes to a 404. So if I'm hoping it'll do it
Yeah,
while we're
probably.
here. So it took us to the page, but
Yeah.
if we go back to the page,
So do you want this to go to a referral page or do you want it to go to a thank you page?
I think right now we just wanted to say thank you.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not
So
referral. I just thought, but
I feel like in your domain you put /reviews at the end. Just
okay.
just
So
go
let's
check your
see.
custom values.
All right, here's the yeah. All right. I was trying to pay attention to what he said
Yeah.
or his question because
So click on search custom values and then go to just put in domain. Yeah, so you put /reviews at the end. See, I think this is my point exactly. You
all
know,
right, sorry. So what do I need to do here?
I just want to make sure, like I'm trying to figure out how to make it so that we know, or it's just more clear because clearly I'm not explaining things well enough. So just take off /reviews.
Right here.
Yeah. And then leave.com and hit update.
I think it just automatically did that when I
Oh, it might have.
because I don't remember. Not that I don't want to take, but if I messed up, but
So yeah,
if I'm thinking I just
go back to your reviews your reviews page
okay.
that you're just at. Up in the top right, you had a tab
I can
open
just come. Oh, right here,
and then click back.
Just click refresh. Okay.
And then try again. If you have I don't know if you have the referral page set up or not, but if you do
So
it
there, it takes
now.
us to Google.
Okay, so you don't have either you don't have so let's just go check to see. So if you just wanted to go to a thank you page, just go to sites. Okay, so review, thank you, no referral. So what you want to do here is so click on the review, thank you, no referral tab, like funnel step. Copy just review / thank you at the end of that. Copy that and then go up to forms and then go builder and then go to the positive review form.
Okay.
So there's a hidden form basically on the review page, and when you pass the details over to that, there is it automatically fills out the customer data, and if that data is in there, then it'll redirect where the form says. So click on the underneath save is the options button. It's just the 2 dots with the lines. Yeah, click on options there too. Yeah, and then go to click on that and then use your keys to move over. You'll see it'll say, oh, there you got review thank you page. So we already have that. Oh, okay, I know what's happening. So okay, close this. So you've already got that set up, but just like when I was telling Melissa, is when you're testing it, you want to go and I got to figure out a better way to do this as well. Maybe it's another custom value, but when you're testing it, make sure that you're testing it from the perspective of a customer. If you just click on the site and go there, we don't have any of the customer information, right? So go back to funnels. That's where I'm going to create a video of how to test.
Okay.
Click reviews. And then click on add review request, give to clients. There you go. Open that up and then fill out your details.
Okay. Kind of open this page.
Alternatively, you can select your contact from the from contacts and then add to the review request form or review request workflow. So this should send you an email. Now, it should yeah, so Melissa just asked, what I've always done is just give this to my clients and ask them to bookmark it in their browser. And then they can add review requests. Just see if it went to maybe it went to spam. Weird. Go back to your sub account and see it under conversations. You should see an email that went out. Click on all maybe. Weird that you didn't get it in your. That's the one though. That's the one that we just sent out. Did it say Kevin?
No, Kevin is the owner. Oh, wait, maybe Kevin is the client. Yeah, where'd that go, or why didn't that come through? Up, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. And then click here. So see up at the top where we're passing like name, email address, all that kind of stuff. What that does is because we have those details up in the URL, then it's filling out the positive review form that's hidden on the page. And now that that is filled out, then it'll submit. The way we made it was that it won't submit that field or that form if you if that form's not filled out. That way you're not getting a bunch of just like um you're not getting just a bunch of blank contacts being added. And then also this sends them to the thank you page, and it also triggers a workflow for
Okay.
that contact too. Then it'll follow up with them asking if they were able to leave a review.
Okay.
And then you can trigger other things off of that as well. So it's if they reply yes, then you could trigger off a referral request. You could trigger off something else or whatever you want to do.
Okay. Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
then
just when testing it, make sure you do
go
that.
through. All right, because then automatic. That makes sense, and it is working. So then the other question I brought this up yesterday, but like how to use the contact card.
Oh, contact cards?
Yeah. I was
So
looking in the training and I so yeah, I was here at the loyalty rewards, but I could not find.
oh, you know what? The contact card training is still in our other portal, and we have our VA starting to move stuff over.
Okay.
We were just talking about that the other day, so that needs to be moved over into here. But if you created an account with members.ghlsmartreviews.com, I think the training for it is in there. I think there's only a couple videos on how to do it, and I can walk you through how to do it right now if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, go GHL Smart Reviews. Oh yeah, if put members at the start. There you go. Did you log in here to
I
before?
believe I have.
Yeah, okay. Then if you go up to the right and go to courses, or does it show your courses? You know what? This is why I want to take things out of here.
Yeah.
It's just too, it's too, yeah, I have to, we've got it set up to, yeah, if you didn't register a different way, like you can, because you can get in that way just by using your login, but I'll get it moved.
Okay.
We'll get it moved over. Just wanna make a summary of what I said we'll do. So I'm gonna just put here, one is going to be update referrals. Two, review training. Three V cards. I want to get those all into the same spot so it's not confusing. So okay, here I'll share my screen and just show you how to do
Okay.
if that's cool. I'll show you how to
Yep.
do the cards.
I will.
Um, let's go here. So under it is a little bit weirder, and I don't know exactly why we set it up this way. But in order to use the contact cards, you need to have one of your location added to one of our other systems. It's just
Okay.
kind of because for some reason we didn't add a location. Here it's just create a contact card. And when you
Okay.
create a contact card, it'll pull or maybe you can even add it here. I honestly haven't tested this for a little while, but you can create a contact card. Let's go for a location that I know we don't have a contact card created for yet. So we can create a contact card here. This will pull in information for that business. So maybe you need to just do this. You can add their logo, Jason test, Jason plus test at think big, whatever, whatever. 306. This creates their initial contact card anyways,
Okay.
and then we can hit save. No thanks. Please update our API key. That is because, yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. So we don't have, okay, so it's kind of dumb. I completely agree with this. A1 Think Big Marketing. We're gonna add it here. Okay, and then I can go back to, then I should be able to go back to V cards and create a contact. A1 Think Big Marketing, update, save contact card, and it's giving me an error. I'm going to take a look to see why it's doing that. It's saying that
Okay.
we're using the old API key when we're not using the old API key, and it should be using OAuth for that sub account. So if I go here to all locations, we are using AI API version 2. I'll put this on my list and I'll get this updated. But essentially, you can take this here, paste that into your go to settings, go to do custom menu links
Just a minute.
over here on the left, and then create one in here for edit V cards. And
Okay.
I have one here added already, but I'm gonna go check something else out. Show on agency sidebar. I'm gonna go show account. A1 Think Big Marketing. Added it in there. Gonna go back to A1. So then we should see edit V cards here.
Okay.
So we've got a contact card there for that. I'm gonna test this right now. So we can go A1, think big marketing 2, Jason 2, Corbin 2, Jason 2, and then we'll just save that. It's weird that it saves it, but it's saying we couldn't update the custom values. So I just want to, I'll go and check. I'm going to check custom values because maybe I'm displaying that error when it's not needed. Yeah, no, we don't have the custom values added here. So I will go, and it's probably just something simple that I can change to do the V card thing on my end here. And it might be, I think I have an idea what it might be. Let's go to just 1 second here, I'll take a look. So V cards up. Basically, we're doing that. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for anyways, like I said, I'll take a look. It's just for some reason it's not adding that V card like we want. Maybe I'm not even in this spot here. Let's go. Let's just check something out. It's been a while since I looked at this too. Ba, ba, ba. Oh yeah, okay. So you know what? I'll take a look. I know, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'll take a look. It's just it's updating it to API version 2. So basically we're gonna go update the card. I was just looking in the wrong spot. And we have
And would you send this out then, or like add this to a workflow when an initial text message is sent, kind of, or like how what would you say the
yeah,
best
so
use
here,
scenario?
let me do this
Okay.
as it was add custom values here. That's probably the error that we had. Yeah, okay, so let's just try this again. I'm gonna hit save. Okay, perfect. So we actually ended up creating a third card, but if we go to settings here, now we should see the custom value for it. And we don't see the custom value for it. So essentially what the idea is, and I'm not sure why this isn't updating, but you can copy the custom value and then you can put that into any of your messages. So you can go
Okay.
into let's say automations. You can go to automations and you can go to your messaging and then you can either just paste it directly in your messaging or you can add it as an attachment into
Okay.
your system there. And then it will send it out send out the URL for you. This is slow.
Mhm.
All right, so text SMS. Let's just say and then SMS, what's your name? Like whatever. So let's just say we had an SMS here. You can add in that custom field or that custom value, which will be custom underscore value dot like B card one or something like that. Whatever it
Okay.
says our thing. So but they have to be showing up in custom values first. So I just got to make sure we're
Sure.
updating custom value
Okay.
that location first. I'll get that sorted. I'll spend some time on that
Okay.
today too
Yeah.
because I think it's an API switching from API 1 to 2. That needs to be just fleshed out a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Um,
thank you. Those were my two questions that I had. And
okay, I'll have that working before the weekend here anyways.
okay.
So that you can use it. Yeah, it's an API version 2 thing that we're running
All right.
into.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Ben just asked the difference between impressions and clicks in the promotions manager. Isn't it possible that the impressions is 0 and the clicks have 58 because we were seeing a large amount of clicks versus impressions? Is that possible? Thank you. Um, in the way, Ben, the way you guys were sending stuff out before, you guys were sending people directly to a promotion. So what would be happening? I don't know if you're still doing that. If you're sending people directly to a promotion, there will see more if you're sending people directly to a promotion, the clicks is essentially when the promotion details for that promotion loads. So an impression is when you're on the main screen and you see all of the promotions. When you see all of the promotions on that page, that is on the right card. Okay, so if you are on rewards leaderboard, okay, so promotions, manage promotions. If we go click on preview promotions here, I'll just show you what the difference is. An impression is anytime promotion loads on this page right here. I have them, they're all under redeemed. So anytime those load, that's an impression. Anytime somebody clicks on one and the details page for that promotion loads, then that gets counted as a click. If you're sending people directly to that promotion, then you're only going to see clicks. You're not going to see impressions for that promotion. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's
Thank you
why
for
you're
that
seeing
clarification.
that.
Yeah, because we're kind of like looking at the reporting side, and it's kind of showing more clicks than impressions. So maybe that how it explains it.
Yeah,
So is there a better way that we can drive those people, like if we have a weekly, because we have a weekly coupon sending out, like a weekly coupon on those uh VIP list that we have.
yeah,
So is there a way that
we just send people to the promotions page and then they can see the promotion there.
Mhm.
And then they can click on it from there. But if you guys are sending them directly to the if you're sending them directly to the promotion, that's fine. It's just in under here, your impressions are going to be lower than your clicks.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
That's the only difference is if you're sending them directly to the promotion, you can do that. That's fine. You just know that your impressions are always going to be lower than impressions are probably going to be lower than your clicks because
Mhm.
that post isn't loading on the promotions page. So impressions are every time a post gets loaded on the promotions page, And then clicks are every time somebody goes directly to one of those promotions.
Copy that. Thank you for the clarification, Jason.
You're welcome. Okay. Well, does anybody else have any questions today? Let's see. I don't know. Let's check Facebook here to see if anybody's message there. I don't see anything from any of the chats. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm glad everyone's been using the Slack channel, been answering a lot of questions in there throughout the week too. So that's been really good. And then I think that's good because then other people get to learn about how to do a few things as we're going through too. So if you ended up jumping into the Slack channel, you could see some of the other questions people are asking. And let's see if we have this. We're going to be adding some stuff up at the top for, I think it's like pins or we were talking about it the other day, canvases or something. We'll add some things at the top of the Slack channel that give you more resources to like some frequently asked questions and just troubleshooting. So possibly link directly to the troubleshooting doc because really the number one thing I have in the troubleshooting doc is probably the main question that everyone asked today, which was around the domain URLs. So docs.GHL SmartScripts, and we're going to go over here, and then it's actually under loyalty and rewards. So we'll create a troubleshooting section, and I'll say it in there. So maybe I don't have it in here yet, but it is definitely something that needs to be added. I know under domains we have setting up your domains in here, but again, this is under rewards, not reviews. So just make sure we get this stuff information into each training area for that, and then for reviews that'll all get moved over so that you guys have that fully set up rather than it's all back in the member section, what I was showing before, members.GHL Smart Scripts or ghlsmartreviews.com. This is our old training portal. I'm not going to log into this right now, but it's definitely in there, but we're moving it all over to the docs here so you guys can have easier access to it. Yeah, okay. Well, that kind of updates what I've got going on here. If anyone is interested in chatting about smart reviews, referrals, leaderboard, loyalty and rewards, or adding really something really cool to your systems through Power Tools, please reach out and let me know. I'm happy to chat with anybody who has any questions about all of that. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and we're going to see you guys possibly on Monday for the agency launch lab call, which is our call around marketing, sales, motivation, staying accountable within high level and getting your agency up and running. So having said that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day and an awesome weekend, and we will talk to you guys next week.